Hello, my name is Alexis, and this is my project on positive physical welfare in shelter dogs. Exercise. Exercise is one of the most important things for a dog, especially since they are such active animals with an intense curiosity and lots of energy. For a shelter dog that spends a lot of time in the cage, being outside is one of the most exciting things in the day because it gives them a change in environment and allows them to be themselves without a cage being in the way. It is good to let the dogs out at least 20 minutes a day. Things like toys, ropes, and climbing equipment help the dogs to get enrichment they need and helps with mental stimulation. Enrichment items also help the dogs to show natural behaviors, along with sniffing and digging if the area has plenty of grass. Allowing the dogs to play together, with the watchful eye of the caretakers, is beneficial to increasing their social skills and helps them to be friendly with other dogs. Dogs also love when caretakers are around because they always seem to be more active and help to increase the dog and human interaction, and is important to their overall welfare and the caretaker's maintenance of their daily exercise. Housing. Housing in the shelter can be scary for dogs, with the big cages and lots of other dogs in the room. It is good to house dogs together if possible, to decrease stress and barking due to excess stress and allows for socialization. Living in groups also means a larger space for movement, play, and sleeping, which can help the dogs to not feel as trapped or afraid. If a dog is alone in the cage, it is good to make sure that the dog does not feel lonely, either by more time outside of the cage or more time with the caretakers one-on-one. When the dogs feel safe and okay in their cages, it is not only beneficial to their welfare, but also for the caretakers by relieving stress of cleaning more cages and not having as much barking or aggression between cages. Caretakers making sure that the dogs are safe and comfortable is crucial to the dogs because they will remember, and important to maintaining a safe living environment for the dogs. Diet and water. A dog's diet is so important for their overall health and energy, plus the prevention of issues occurring due to a poor diet and the caretaker's maintenance of the body weight and ingestion of food. Dogs need to always have plenty of water, especially if they are constantly barking in the shelter or getting overheated due to temperature or just excitement from seeing people walking around. Shelter dogs, if possible, should have a high protein diet because it can lead to good behavior changes by lowering aggression. And a regular feeding schedule is important because dogs know when it's time to eat, and when they are being fed irregularly, it causes them stress and irritation. Having a change of the way the food is presented, maybe even in the form of a puzzle, can be enriching for dogs and gives them a different approach to eating and can also bring out their natural foraging and hunting instinct. Temperature. The temperature can be a big behavior factor in shelter dogs. A lot of shelter buildings are just stone, so the temperature can greatly affect the dog's health and welfare. Making sure there's plenty of ventilation is a great first step to keeping good airflow throughout the building and prevention of allergies. Next is to keep the building at a good overall temperature for all the breeds. Some breeds can handle more extreme temperatures than others, so making it too hot or cold can be bad for some other breeds of dogs. Lastly, helping the dogs to acclimate to temperatures can be beneficial and prevent excessive behavior issues. An example would be in springtime when it's getting warmer out and there's a husky at the shelter. Huskies don't mind the warmer weather, but they can become overheated from all their fur and are naturally used to colder temperatures, so it's good to help them adjust. For caretakers, maintaining a good temperature is important to the dog's overall health and wellness. Noise. In shelters, noise is the greatest issue. With the walls typically being stone, the noise will echo off the walls. The shelter's amount of noise can reach the decibels into the 100s due to the amount of barking that occurs and can be deafening to both caretakers and the animals. The barking cannot be stopped due to the amount of stress the dogs are under from people walking around and barking at other dogs to show who is dominant. But it is helpful to reduce excess noises that can cause the dogs to bark. Loud fans and squeaky doors should be changed to be quiet and prevent the dogs from all the extra noises. And the use of quieter cleaning materials to prevent the dogs from hearing extra noises too. Another benefit would be the use of sound-absorbing materials throughout the buildings and kennels, and housing dogs in groups to allow for more socialization and less barking since they have other dogs that they can be with. Maintaining the noise is crucial to both the caretaker and the dogs, and allows for a little more of a stress-free environment. And these are my references. Thank you.